Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from whatever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, from the time President William Ruto took over office up to now, he has made several orders, he has tried to change some issues, and for those who have been following closely on what Ruto has been doing, then you are going to appreciate that the president has been making a lot of mistake. Actually, it has just been a mistake after mistake. Some of the mistake he has made, it is a blunder that has been touching the wananchi directly. Number one, the first thing he did, he removed the unga subsidy that was set to cushion the poor of the poorest. Number two, and that one was touching direct on the Kenyans. Number two, he removed kazi mtaani ama kazi kwa vijana. And this raised a lot of questions among Kenyans. People were wondering, why is Ruto removing kazi mtaani? Yet this was just one of the opportunity that was helping youth so that they can at least earn something and put food on table, rather than engaging in other activities that might be not good, kama kuiba na hayo mambo mengine yote. That is what Uhuru Kenyatta was trying to deal with when he came with the program of Kazi Mtaani. And when Ruto abolished Kazi Mtaani, this one raised eyebrows. And Kenyans, of course, they reacted. Mutahi Ngunyi advised the president on the issue of Kazi Mtaani. And this is what he said. In fact, even he touched on unga. Dear Ruto, take time to study why Uhuru introduced subsidy on unga and fuel, and why he used Kazi Mtaani to protect the poor. Populism and showbiz will hurt you. Uhuru and the allies are not your enemies. The people will become your enemy. Advice from a friend. That was Mutahi Ngunyi. After this, one of the ODM MCS in Nairobi, who goes by the name Mutahi Ngunyi, he also came out to offer his advice to the president. And even he went to an extent, because of anger, to give the president a ultimatum of 24 hours to make sure that he is reverting his decision to abolish Kazi Mtaani and bring the Kazi Mtaani back. Before we continue, I want you to listen to Mobima shortly, and we will continue this conversation.
Sana na Mheshimiwa Rais William Ruto leo kwa kukatiza kazi kwa vijana. Na kitu William Ruto amefanya leo, hiyo ni kuangamiza vijana. Nataka niambie Mheshimiwa Rais, kumekuwa na vijana ambayo wamekuwa kitegemea hiyo kazi kulisha familia zao na kufanya mambo zao zingine. Leo hii Mheshimiwa Rais unasema hiyo kazi umeitupilia mbali. Iliali hiyo kazi kuna vijana hata walikuwa wamefanya kazi na wajalipwa. Na mimi nataka niambie Mheshimiwa Rais, hii kazi kwa vijana ni kazi ambayo inafanywa kwa slums. Ukienda Kibra utapata kazi kwa vijana. Ukienda Madare utapata kazi kwa vijana. Ukienda Korokocho utapata kazi kwa vijana. Leo hii wewe unaamuka unakata kazi ambayo inasaidia vijana wa chini. Wakati mlikuwa mnaambia vijana mtawapatia kazi, leo zile kazi walikuwa wanafanya mnakata. Mimi naona ni kama serikali imechanganyikiwa. Na niliona Mheshimiwa Governor akiwa pale na Mheshimiwa Rais. Mimi nataka niambie Mheshimiwa Governor, chukua jukumu hapa Nairobi, andika vijana kazi, turudishe hiyo kazi ya mtaani kwa vijana. Kwa sababu kama serikali kuu unaweza tuambia hiyo program wamevunja. Wanavunja namna gani program ya vijana? Na mimi nataka kusema hamutaangamiza vijana in this capital city of Nairobi. Tukikana tukiangalia, it's a shameless for a president kuvunja kazi kwa vijana. Kama hamna pesa, pack and go. Hakuna masaa ya kubembelezana. Kama hamuna pesa, pack and go. Mulisema mtashukisha unga, leo hii unga ni pesa ngapi? Mulisema mtashukisha mafuta inapanda. Nataka niambie Mr. President, nimekupatia 24 hours uko umerekebisha ile statement ambayo ulisema. Mwezi angamiza vijana tukiona, na kazi kwa vijana nataka irudi capital city of Nairobi, vijana wafanye kazi. Asante.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and they have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our other subscribers, anyone who drop comment, and those who have joined channel membership, thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video just a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, Mutahi Ngunyi and Mobima are not the only people who have called on President William Ruto for abolishing kazi mtaani. There are many other Kenyans who have talked about this. There are many hustlers and the youth in the village who got angry with this decision. And so everyone has been crying out there. And Ruto has realized the reaction of Kenyans. He's learning that he made a very grave mistake to remove kazi mtaani. And because of that, Ruto is coming with a new suggestion. Just because he cannot come directly to say that, oh, I made a mistake to abolish kazi mtaani, he will never do that. He's coming with a new suggestion to say that he's going to provide another opportunity for those people who are doing kazi mtaani to get another job to do in the village. And the job is planting trees. This is what he's saying. The youth who are working in the Kazi Mtaani initiative will now be employed to plant trees. Imambo nisema jana. Now Ruto is taking a U-turn. He's taking a reverse gear. He's learning that he made a mistake. An accident has happened. And surely what we have been seeing, it has just been an accident after accident. Mistake after mistake. And it is just drama after drama. Really, this is the government of drama. Someone coming to do a trial rather than showing leadership in the government. Ruto is learning that he made a big mistake to remove kazi mtaani. And we had explained here earlier, kazi mtaani was not necessarily just to provide job to the youth, but this was just a way of Uhuru Kenyatta in his government, with the wisdom he had after getting advice, to reach out to the poor youth and provide something to them so that at least they can be in a position to put food on the table rather than engaging in other things that might not be good or which may lead to disruption of peace in this country. Unajua mahali penye hakuna kazi, basi wizi wao unatokezea. Mahali penye watu wamekosa njia ya kuweka chakula kwa meza, it is easy to get tempted and try even those other means. And this is what Uhuru Kenyatta was trying to avoid. But when Ruto came to power, he did so many things to abolish so many things that Uhuru Kenyatta had done. And by the way, William Ruto has only two things to do. It's either he get it wrong or he get it right. Just two options. The first option is to make mistake and get it wrong. And after 5 years, even before 5 years, Kenyans will be on the street saying that Ruto must go. Number two, it is to improve on what Uhuru Kenyatta was doing. Uhuru Kenyatta came with kazi mtaani. He can improve on that and he will look good in the eyes of the poor, the youth, the hustler, and the Kenyans who even did not believe in his leadership. Just improve on it. There are few mistakes he did. He brought unga subsidy. Improve on it. Keep it there until your program of fertilizer, yenye bado sisi tuna shauku. We're not sure. But he has to continue with the food unga subsidy until when farmers will harvest, and then when they have enough in the store, at least they can sustain food supply and then the price will go down. And so many other things that Uhuru was using to reach out to the poor. We thought that Ruto is a man who has come out, who has been raised from the poor background, and therefore he understands the meaning of sleeping hungry or sleeping on an empty stomach. kumbe Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa anaelewa kuliko William Ruto. So the issue of saying that bringing someone to power who has come from nowhere, who has seen hunger, it was not going to help this country. So, finally, William Ruto, I'm telling you, if he has to get it right, he's going to reverse so many things that he's trying to outdo that Uhuru Kenyatta was doing in this country. He just needs to have good advisors around him and do the right thing. Otherwise, if not, even in the campaign that is preparing as early as this, he is going to fail. He will lose it. So Kenyans are hungry, and they are also angry because of what he's doing. So he has no option but to look for a way to sustain the poor of the poorest in this country. I don't know what you think about this, but I'm seeing a president who has got it wrong, but trying just now to go back to other issues. But the question is, how will a planting trees program sustain poor Kenyans, or ile kazi ilikuwa ya kazi mtaani? Because this program of planting trees is just a one season thing. Maybe it will be an employment of 2-3 months. After that, we will not need to plant the trees. So what will they do? Because kazi mtaani was sustainable, because it was coming at least in 3 times. Inakuja in a season, inapotea kidogo, inarudi tena. Kidogo inarudi tena. So it was something that was going to be continuous every year. Sababu mambo ya kufieka, kutoa taka na mambo mengine ni kazi ya kila siku. Kazi ya kupanda miti ni ya muda tu na haitakuweko. So what next after kupanda miti? What next? He will need to go back to his mambo again, unless he will just come up with a new name and then continue with this. But if not, the jobs that he was promising Kenya, that he is going to provide jobs. In fact, instead of William Ruto looking on a way to bring create jobs for Kenyans, he is now looking for more Kenyans to contribute in KRA revenue, but not providing jobs to Kenyans so that it can broaden the tax bracket. That's William Ruto. Thank you.